Hello guys, the time has come to make a good melee build. A lot of people were saying that you can play a Cyclone as a league start. But in my opinion, you are better of making this as a second or even a third build in the league. Cyclone is lacking survivability, movement speed, and damage unless you invest into it a good amount of currency. This one costed me around 100 divines to cover for all of the weaknesses. So this is a guide to the correct Cyclone. The Ascendancy is a no-brainer. Slayer gives the most damage while also fixing our accuracy rating and providing us with life leech that makes us pretty much immortal thanks to the new tattoos. Unless we get one-shotted. First, let's talk about the equipment. We are playing with a big physical damage staff since the shockwave support can be only used with maces and staffs. Next is a chest with a socketed attacks have -15 to total mana cost, maximum life, additional curse, and attacks have X chance to critical strike chance. I managed to also find a chest with additional physical damage reduction, since we lack a little bit of physical damage reduction. Boots with a movement speed, elusive on critical strike, tailwind on critical strike and life. I think helmet is one of the goofiest equipment we have here. To craft this, first you need a fractured base with a suiting helmet enchant. Then you spam Essence of Greed until you hit a hybrid mod of life and armor. Then you craft a suffix modifier, fill you prefixes with Exalt Slam. Then chant your craft into prefixes cannot be changed. Slam a Veiled Chaos and hope for either a Tribute mod or a Chaos Resistance mod. And finished it with a Bench Craft mod and Exalt Slam if you still have space for another modifier. Amulet is just a basic stat stick with life, attributes, and resistance. In glove slot we have a Chaos Spirit with a vulnerability corrupt. Rings, one of the rings is Circle of Guilt with increased buff effect and increased physical damage while affected by Herald of Purity. The other ring is just another stat stick with life and resistance. And in belt slot we slam Risletha's Coil. Time for the skill tree, picking up life nodes, crit nodes, impale nodes, and 2 big cluster jewels, but the big thing is Tattoo of the Kid Ava Makanga. This one is doubling our life sustain from Leech, and don't forget to put a warrior's tail near it to make it even stronger. Big cluster jewel with Smite the Weak, weight advantage, and the most important one, Overlord. This gives us a free Fortify, the best nodes out of all cluster jewel nodes. Medium cluster jewels have pressure points and quick getaway. Another big cluster jewel with Force Multiplier, Iron Breaker, and Master the Fundamentals. Pretty much most all of the strength nodes were changed to life tattoo. Jewels are also a key ingredient. We have 2 jewels with chance to impale, life and crit multi. Forbidden Flame and Forbidden Flesh with Arena Challenger. Without this you will not be this fast. I would not play this build if I couldn't afford these. Thankfully there were both around 19 divines total. Also I got a Watcher's Eye with impales you inflict last 2 additional hits while using Pride. And your hits intimidate while using Pride. This Watcher's Eye alone gives us 15% more damage and little bit of life. Let's move on to skills. In our main link we use Cyclone, Awakened Brutality, increased critical damage, Divergent Shockwave level 21 it's important. Pulverize, and Awakened Melee Physical Damage. In our aura slot we have Determination, Herald of Purity, Petrified Blood, Flesh and Stone, Blood and Sand, Pride, and a very important one Dread Banner. This one gives us another chance to impale. Around 20% more damage. We have Enduring Cry for easy endurance charges, and it's our rage generator, Blood Rage for frenzy charges, and obviously a Berserk. For the second curse we play Mark on hit with Assassin's Mark, and Frost Blink for little extra mobility. I will leave you with invitation, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and see you in the next videos.